Now imagine I want to create a chamfer at this edge and I want the value or the distance of the chamfer to be up to this particular point, that is in parallel to this edge. So in order to reach at that particular point, I have to calculate the distance and I have to enter the exact value which will help me to reach this edge. So this is quite tricky if you are not having the precise dimensions with you. So in order to avoid all these confusions of calculations and all, we can try to utilize one option under the sets. If you're going to the down, you have an option called value which is selected by default. You can change this value under the drop down list and select the reference. So by default, you have the value command activated, and this will indicate us, or this will help us understand that we have to enter a specific value to change the distance of the chamfer or the round. I will be changing this option to reference right now. Now I have to select a reference point. So for that particular reference, I will be selecting this corner point. And after selecting the point, you can see that the chamfer has been created up to this edge. So this is quite interesting feature if we are avoiding the calculations and all confusion with respect to the amount of chamfer needed. Similarly, we can try to work in this way for the round command as well. I'll show you on this side. I have selected the round command. Now let me select this edge. And let us assume that I want this round to be till here, which is in parallel or aligned with the edge which is seen over here. Now let me click on sets and change the value to reference. Let me change the alignment, zoom and select the corner point. So after selecting the corner point, you can see in the dynamic view that the round command have been generated till the edge. So this is something about references under the set command. Now let us discuss some other features. For that, let me just undo. If you can see these edges, edge number 1, 2, 3 and 4. So if I am wanting to create a chamfer, so I have to select all the edges together by holding the control command. Clear? So there is one more way what I can do. Depending on the geometry what I'm working, I can create a round feature over here and another round feature over here. So these round features have transformed or converted all the edges into a single tangent line. Okay, so you can see the line is starting from this point. It is taking a smoother turn tangentially, moving forward, again taking a turn and going till this point. Now if I am clicking on chamfer and applying a chamfer over here on this edge, you can observe that the chamfer continues along the tangent line. So this is another feature in the chamfer. Here it is. You can alter the distance as required and you can observe that the chamfer has been created. So I believe this is quite similar to the round feature, one of the round features what we have discussed. And as it is a tangent line or a tangent edge, we can create the feature in a single chain of line. There's another thing what we can do. Let me go back to the chamfer feature and edit it. So we have this piece command over here, and under this we can select the piece, click on the piece, and you can drag this dragger up to any point and stop it. So this particular section is chamfered, whereas the next section is having the edge as normal. So this is another feature of chamfer, and this is again similar to the feature what we have discussed under the round category or the round engineering command. Let us move to the next video.